Hello, sixth graders. Today we talked about angle relationships and we talked about the word complementary and supplementary. You can use your notes for this, or maybe you're starting to remember what number each of those mean. So I'm going to look at the first one, the one that says complementary. And you might remember from class today that I said you could draw a line down in the C. And then this number, this kind of thing in front, kind of looks like the number 90, kind of, sort of, right? That's a reminder that we have to make 90 degrees. So we're going to use this number on top, 42, right? We have to make 90, so we're going to say 90, take away 42, 90 degrees, take away 42 degrees equals X, right? Or if we wanted to, we could call it equals C. That would be the complementary angle. Right? So I'm going to put that in my calculator. 90 minus 42 gets me 48 degrees. That means this one is 48 degrees. Right? Then we see supplementary, and this one's a little bit trickier to see. I'm going to, in the S, I'm going to connect that, and then I have to remember that there's a 1 and a 0, right? So that's 180 degrees. Supplementary makes 180 degrees, right? So instead of starting with 90, we're going to start with 180 degrees. And the angle that they gave us up at the top was 42. So we're going to take away 42 degrees. And that will give us the supplementary angle, S degrees. 180 minus 42 equals 138. So the answer is 138 degrees. Okay, you need to do the next box. Use the first one as an example. And then on the back side it says, determine the measure of the missing angles. I'm going to look at this shape over here, this giant X. I can see that from here to here is 80 degrees, right? That chunk of the X. So what about if I look at this red part from here to here? Do you notice as I color it in that it kind of looks like half a circle? You might also remember from Monday we talked about a straight angle, meaning 180 degrees, which means that this purple part plus this red part, I'm going to call it R, has to equal 180 degrees, because here is the straight line that they share. Right? So if I want to find angle, let's see, that's HEG, right? That's the bottom one here, HEG. Again, let me trace that so you can see it in blue, H to E to G. Do you see how that's that red angle there? If I want to find that angle, I can say, well, the purple and the red have to make a straight line, so that would be 180. Take away the purple part, that's 80 degrees. That will give us the R part, the red part. And you can use a calculator, or maybe you just know this answer. 180 minus 80 is 100 degrees. And then we'll circle it, right? So then, if we know that this is 100 degrees, then I'm going to write 100 degrees here, right? And then I can look for another straight line, like say this one. And I can see that there are two angle chunks here. Here's one, we just solved for that one, that's 100 degrees. And then here's the second one. So you need to figure out how much the gold one is. Do you see that they're still connected by that blue straight line? That means that these two, 180, and whatever this gold one is, together equals 180 degrees. So 100 plus the gold equals 180. And that should be angle, let's see, either I to E to H, or you could go the other direction and say H to E to I. That's the gold angle. All right, give it your best shot. See how you do on these. We'll go over it in class on Wednesday.